And then lastly, I think you got to talk about Jerome Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That he looked explosive. He looked the part. I know we were excited about that. So I got to pump the brakes on some people. Some people were saying, well, hey, just trade Kareem now. It was one preseason game. Let's wait and see a little bit. The Jaguars aren't exactly, the top of the AFC.
They're the bottom.
Yeah. But it's something to look at too, especially with the problems at wide receiver. What if he looks this good all preseason? And obviously he's been doing it in training camp because that's all we heard about is how well he's looked in training camp. I don't want to get rid of Kareem Hunt. Trust me. And I'm not saying this guy is as good as Kareem Hunt, but can he do some of the things that Kareem Hunt brings to the offense? We give Kareem the trade he wants, do right by him, and be able to bring in some wide receiver help. I'm not pulling the trigger just yet. I got to see him do it more than one time against second and third stringers, but I think it's something to look at.
I think if you can get anything contributing wide receiver help, I think we got to start looking at that.
To just trade Kareem.
I just don't think they do.
I think if there's a potential to get help for that receiving room, because, man, it is not good right now.
I know it sucks, but we touched on it a little bit. We had no Cooper, no DPJ. So, I mean,
No, DPJ played.
I didn't think he did play.
Yeah, he started.
Did he?
The two starting receivers were DPJ and Schwartz.
Well, that's my fault.
Watson didn't target him.
Yeah, well, even then, I'm still okay with, I'm okay with it. We need another piece. I think we need to bring in a veteran free agent. I don't know if we can trade for somebody, but, I mean, that'd be, I guess, something to look at. I'd love to have Kareem, though, for one last year.
I agree.
I would too. Don't hear what I'm not saying.
No, I know you. I hear you.
And please do not come at me and say that I think Ford is better than Kareem Hunt. I am not saying that. I'm just saying if he can give us some of the things Kareem Hunt gives us, and he can do it well and he can do it consistently, can we leverage the asset that is Kareem Hunt into getting help for the wide receiver room? The problem is, to get a wide receiver worth anything, is a team going to take a running back? I guess it depends on how highly they value Kareem Hunt.
Or how bad they are at running back.
And the thing is, another team's third or fourth wide receiver on their depth chart might be our second at some
That's true,
point.
like the Cowboys.
Right.
Although the Cowboys are so banged up right now, they're playing nobodies. But, I mean, Jacksonville.
Yeah, they've got a whole slew of wide receivers over there. They signed everybody this offseason.
I don't think they need Kareem. ETN looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Browns fans, we just want to take a quick break in the action to remind you about DraftKings. DraftKings changed the fantasy game forever in 2012. Now, 10 years later, they're doing it again with Rainmakers Football, their first ever NFT fantasy game. A new way to enjoy daily fantasy football, a new shot to win millions in prizes, and the only NFT fantasy game licensed by the NFLPA. Playing Rainmakers Football is simple. Buy, sell, bid, and win player cards of the biggest names in the game through regular drops and auctions. Build your collection of football stars and enter free Rainmaker football contests all season long to compete for millions in jaw-dropping prizes. Each week, craft your lineups of athletes from your NFT collection and rack up points for touchdowns, receptions, and more, just like you would in daily fantasy football. The next generation of fantasy sports is almost here. Download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app now. Sign up with promo code TPPN. Click the Rainmakers title and opt in so you can be ready for the next drop. Play free for millions in prizes all football season and build the ultimate NFT fantasy franchise with Rainmakers Football. That's promo code TPPN only at DraftKings. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.